The Republican dumpster fire is burning so bright that Oakley is releasing a new line of sunglasses to block the flames emitting from the party continuing to prove they can government about as well as Mike Lindell can technology. Yes, the pillow manufacturer gone mad with a dyed mustache captaining the biggest broadcast place ever is making a major push for RNC chair, and the guy who pops out of medicine cabinets and thinks you stream on a Roku is saying his expertise in marketing and technology is what makes him qualified for the job.
When I arrived in Congress 2 years ago, Nancy Pelosi put this hunk of garbage outside of the House chambers for members of Congress to go through. Today, they are being removed, and we are turning Pelosi's house back into the people's house.
Today, the hunk of garbage outside the House chambers is wearing fake glasses. These poor dudes are just like, hey, get out of the way, we're trying to work. It's crazy that the same political party that wants to fortify schools with man traps, detectors, and super cops are bloody thrilled about getting these removed at the same place that was overrun by lunatics 2 years ago. Kevin McCarthy lost round after round before finally securing a position that he'll hold for a Scaramucci, and I check in with the latest and stupid from his week-long pizza party. Mike Lindell boasts about being a great salesman, but stumbles again and again with his pitch to convince people he's good for anything other than a laugh. Pete Buttigieg destroys Fox News, and I have a Bible-selling ramble from Dim Jr., check to see if the socks stay on with Marjorie Taylor Greene and Alex in the bunker, and more. Teen prowler McForehead tweeted this bold meme depicting Donald Trump as Speaker of the House that's as plausible as his astronaut NFT image. Naturally, I replied, Trump got one vote from the guy he cares so little about that he referred to as Rick twice. And thanks to your help, the wedding crasher now adds another election loss to the belt holding up the clown pants over his lumpy diaper.
For what purpose does the gentlewoman from Colorado rise?
Madam Clerk, I rise to nominate Kevin Hern of Oklahoma for Speaker of the House.
The gentlewoman is recognized.
It's as simple as that, folks.
Who? Did she vote for the wrong Kevin? Was this actually planned? Nobody had even heard of Kevin Hern until now. In fact, half the room thought she said Kevin Hart. Kevin Hern, Christian businessman, husband, father, grandfather, and U.S. Congressman, Oklahoma District 1. Well, at least he's confident. That tweet aged well.
Brandon, have you been watching it all day?
We have. We've been following it all day, and it looks like Kevin McCarthy is about to go down and vote number 11 right now.
Right. And what's people keep asking me, well, what can
Brandon with his collar up in some weird outfit like he's auditioning to play a professor in a 1970s porn, wire hanging out the side of his head, and knocking his bottle over. Oh, fantastic.
What will come of this? I think it's playing out very nicely the way it should have, everybody. And our great real president, is it true I'm going to check out the Truth Social right now.
Logan, you want to put that screenshot up there on the screen?
Yeah, he put it up there. So I heard that he's very agreeable to doing it if he gets the opportunity. That's what I've heard, and I'm endorsing him here, everybody. People ask Mike, who would you like to be Speaker of the House? I only want one guy, our great real president, Donald Trump.
Well, it looks like Logan never found that screenshot, and if Trump's the real president, then it's going to be tough for him to be House Speaker as well. And there's also the only got one vote thing. Okay, here is the thing that Logan couldn't find. Trump shared this, and it just doesn't work when you're in last place. These just make you look like even more of a loser, if that's even possible.
Gates.
Donald John Trump.
I don't know what I love more. The fact that Matt feels the need to use Trump's middle name as if there was going to be any confusion, or that it gets a laugh.
Trump of the state of Florida has received one.
Trump has no power or influence anymore, and it's great.
It was Trump's fault. It's always Trump's fault. Can it ever be like Rick Gates' fault? I mean, it's always Trump's fault, Rick. By the way, how did the governor do? Did he get up and make a great speech?
Man, person, woman, camera, guy who Venmos teens money to party with him in hotel rooms with his wingman.
I said, I look at deviations and deviations. I'm a numbers guy. I took calculus in 9th grade. I mean, this is what I do all day long. Look at numbers at my pillow. Go.
I took calculus in 9th grade. Now, the best part of this ridiculous claim is that even he can't get his story straight. And for a numbers guy, you'd think you'd be able to remember a single digit. Just one number.
So, let me tell everybody, I'll tell you what, I may have been an ex-crack addict and stuff, but I did take calculus in 8th grade. In 8th grade, took calculus. One of the things that I'm very good at is sequences and numbers, okay? At my pillow, I look at thousands of numbers every day. I can glance down the columns of numbers, and I can spot a deviation a mile away.
Okay, cut. Get me Matt Damon. Get Matt Damon on the phone. I want the rights to Good Will Hunting. I'm going to remake it with Tom Selleck's slow cousin. How about them steak sandwiches?
So all of these new precinct committee men and women were able to attend the convention. And as you know, precinct committee people, those are the ones closest to the voters.
Why are you holding it like that, Brannon? Is the roasted chestnut trying to hide the writing on the side of the mug that says world's worst sidekick? What's going on?
Obviously, I'm a dumb guy. Judo, karate, Christian values are under attack. We know we're talking about here. My dad held a Jesus book once. We the People Bibles for a small price online, starting at $60, and the ones in hotels, those are totally free. And I'm not exactly a success story, but my dad was a president. This is the next step to my insanity. I'm a nepotism baby. Dank, broke, Adderall, diaper, Dawn. The incontinence is because of that.
Listen to the news regarding the Today Show. How they cheated, how they lied, how they deceived the masses into believing their narrative, their connections to the Biden and his fraudulent government will be released on how he used them as a tool to further his agenda. The scripts are about to be released to the public to show you who really controlled the news. Because it wasn't news, it was their narrative to control the world.
I don't know what's scarier, the fact that this charlatan thinks the voice in her head is a sky wizard on speed dial who wants to chat about the mainstream media, or the people who believe this lunatic and send her money. The Today Show news that shook the world. Al Roker is returning to the show after an extended absence due to health issues. I guess she's that freaked out about another person that looks like this being back on TV.
Boy, if this happened, this just doesn't happen. It's the power of numbers. You need a different input to get a different output. And we find out what that is. That's all it is. How did this deviation happen? Well,
remember, folks, it's the power of numbers.
They will be made unconstitutional. That was A. B, declare the November 2020 election results unreliable and therefore void. Number C.
Our Bible is made in the USA, unlike the rest of our crappy products that are made somewhere. It's like the spicy Kimberly. Apparently wanted gratification. She's scary. Kimberly's wig. That's fine if she wants to do it, but I think it's horrible personally. Well, she's knew some sloppy seconds who went MAGA and wears more makeup than all of KISS combined. It's like, oh my God, you touched my pickle. This is wonderful. What could possibly go wrong? Condoms be damned. Major spots.
Alex here, still in the bunker with Marjorie again. Good dude. It has been a challenging week for the Georgia Gremlin because she made some sort of secret deal with Kevin McCarthy for what I'm hoping is like facial reconstruction surgery, a migrant detonator, or one of those VR helmets that I can wear when it's go time with the blonde slime, because I'm not always into the whole Mickey Rourke thing. Every day she comes back here with a box of pizza from Kevin McCarthy's office, but today we'll be enjoying the tiny sausage with some Freedom champagne since it's the anniversary of the J6 Good Times, and I got us a replica of Pelosi's desk to defile in style, and she can wear the Viking helmet I got on Amazon all she likes while we ruin that mock office. But if in the frenzy, should I get one glimpse of those toes that look like a row of half-melted red candles at my psychic's office, attached to hammered Spam cans, and skin so mangled it looks like someone took a weed whacker to a back alley chili dog, then I will go go Dan Crenshaw in both eyes and will spend the rest of my days doing broadcast double pirate style. Because what is the rule, MTG?
The socks stay on.
The socks stay on.
Pete Buttigieg has been criticized for taking his husband on a government plane, and for some time, Fox News and others have painted this like something out of Pretty Woman, where he just whisked him away for a splashy weekend. Now watch Pete decimate Brett Baier.
You also brought your husband, Chasten, on a military aircraft to attend a sporting event in Netherlands. Was that
That's quite a spin to put on.
No. But I mean, was that reimbursed? Because that was one of the controversies
Of course
with
not.
price.
I led a presidential delegation to support American wounded warriors and injured service members, the Invictus Games, as has been tradition for many years. I led the American delegation as one of the great honors of my time in this job. And the diplomatic protocol on a presidential delegation is that the principal is often accompanied by their spouse. Before me, it was the Secretary of the Army under President Trump who took that trip with his wife. Before that, it was Mrs. Trump as First Lady who went to the Invictus Games. Before that, Mrs. Obama did the same thing.
Sure.
And I guess the question on my mind is, if no one's raising questions about why Secretary Esper and his wife led that delegation, and as well they should have, then why is it any different when it's me and my husband?
Understood. So the last...
Real hilarious, making fun of hardworking people when you got nothing on the Trumps, you lazy lib. MAGA tears. Another TDS video, LOL. MAGA tears. Why don't grab your things and move your butt to Venezuela or Cuba? You will be a good asset for them. MAGA tears. The power is shifting to the Republicans wronged by the feds and dark lib money. The days of spouting such left-wing lies are done. MAGA tears. Thanks so much for watching. Help me out by sharing this video or posting it on your social media and following me on mine. It costs you nothing and makes a huge difference for me. I am a one-man show here, from script to screen, the editing, even the graphics. So if you can afford to, please throw me a tip with the easy PayPal link or smash that super thanks button, and be sure to check out my mugs and stickers that go great with those MAGA tears. I am a stand-up comedian. I've played in 35 countries and have toured with Jim Jefferies for several years. I have 3 albums. You can stream them on Spotify, Apple Music, or catch them on SiriusXM. Thanks for watching. Life's short. Be cool, be kind, take care.